The Galactic Council chamber fell silent as Ambassador Theron of the Vrax Collective delivered his report. His crystalline form shimmered with satisfaction as he recounted the pacification mission on human colony world Kepler 442b. Among the casualties was 7-year-old Marcus Webb, clutching a stuffed dinosaur when the bombardment struck. The Council finds this action justified under Statute 7 Alpha, announced Supreme Arbiter Colthax. The human settlement violated expansion protocols. Commander Sarah Chen's voice cut through the murmurs like a blade. You murdered a child over zoning regulations, Theron pulsed dismissively. Collateral damage is regrettable but expected. This matter is concluded. Sarah smiled, an expression that made every predator species recoil. No, Ambassador. This has just begun. She tapped her communicator. Authorization Chen Delta 9. Wake them up, in Earth's Pacific Ocean, where the Mariana Trench plunged into darkness. Ancient mechanisms stirred for the first time in 3 centuries. Humanity had joined the Galactic Council 60 years prior, arriving as eager novices. Earth had decommissioned its war fleets, embraced Council law, and played the grateful student. What the Council never asked was why humanity possessed such advanced military technology before achieving faster-than-light travel. They assumed Earth's arsenal had been built in preparation for hostile aliens. They were catastrophically wrong. Earth's weapons had been built for Earth. For hundreds of years, humanity had perfected the art of killing itself. The warships sleeping in ocean trenches and orbital graveyards weren't designed to fight aliens. They were designed to fight each other. And humans knew no more dangerous opponent than themselves. The Terran Defense Fleet materialized in Council space 3 days later. Massive energy signatures appeared simultaneously across 17 sectors. The ships that emerged looked wrong to alien eyes, brutal slabs of armor and weaponry, gray and angular, covered in ablative plating scorched by nuclear fire. The TDF Retribution, a Nagasaki-class dreadnought, led the formation. Its hull bore scars from the resource wars of the 22nd century, when nations nearly rendered Earth uninhabitable. Aboard the Council flagship, Admiral Zexthar reviewed the tactical display with disbelief. Impossible. Fusion warheads. Antimatter torpedoes. Relativistic kinetic weapons. These are banned under 17 treaties. His tactical officer trembled. Sir, they never signed those treaties. They weren't members when those accords were drafted. Fleet Admiral James Cato's weathered face filled the view screen. You killed a child. Marcus Webb, age 7. He liked dinosaurs and wanted to be a paleontologist. Supreme Arbiter Colthax attempted authority despite his fear scent. This is an internal council matter. You made it our matter when you decided human lives were expendable. Cato leaned forward. For 60 years we've been patient, diplomatic. You mistook our patience for weakness. 73 Council warships moved to intercept. Cato almost pitied them. Let me educate you about humanity, Arbiter. We split the atom and immediately used it to destroy cities. We created weapons capable of rendering our planet uninhabitable, and built thousands of them. We've been perfecting warfare since we sharpened sticks. He gestured at the approaching fleet. Your ships were designed to police trade routes. Ours were designed to fight ourselves, the most vicious, creative, relentless enemy imaginable. Target the Vrax fleet. Weapons free. The Battle of Council Prime lasted 4 hours. The human fleet opened with relativistic kinetic bombardment. Tungsten rods accelerated to near light speed. 3 Virax carriers simply ceased to exist. Antimatter torpedoes followed, each containing enough power to sterilize a small moon. The Vrax returned fire with particle beams and plasma cannons. The human ship's ablative armor, designed to withstand nuclear detonations, shrugged off the attacks. Battle damage that would cripple Council ships merely scorched Terran hulls. Admiral Zexthar watched his fleet die with mounting terror. These humans fought with methodical efficiency, treating the systematic destruction like an engineering problem to be solved. No rage, no hesitation, just professional, calculated violence. That was somehow worse than anger. When the last Council warship went dark, Admiral Cato broadcast to every Council world simultaneously. This is Fleet Admiral James Cato. Today you learned humanity's patience has limits. You believed we would accept the murder of our children because we're newcomers who should be grateful. His image reached 1,000 worlds. You forgot that young doesn't mean weak. It means we haven't learned to pull our punches. It means we remember how to fight wars we're willing to die in. The Vrax Collective will answer for Marcus Webb's death. But let this serve notice: humanity is done being dismissed. Done being second-class citizens. Done watching our people die while you debate procedures. We came to the stars hoping to be better than we were on Earth. We wanted to leave our violent past behind. But you've reminded us why we became so good at violence, because sometimes the universe needs someone willing to protect the innocent. Cato's expression hardened. The Terran Defense Fleet is now active. We will protect our colonies, and if any species harms another human child, we will demonstrate exactly why Earth needed such terrible weapons. We came in peace. We tried diplomacy. You chose war. Don't make that mistake again. The Galactic Council convened an emergency session. The Vrax Collective was expelled. Reparations were authorized, and humanity received a permanent seat on the Security Assembly, not from respect, but fear. Ambassador Sarah Chen stood before the assembly thinking of Marcus Webb, of his dinosaur collection, of his stolen future. She thought of the warships now patrolling human space, deterrents that hopefully would never fire again. Humanity accepts this responsibility, she said, and we hope the Council has learned what we learned centuries ago on Earth. Peace isn't natural. It's a choice we make every day. It requires constant vigilance and the will to defend it when threatened. She met each delegate's eyes. Sometimes the only way to preserve peace is to be so terrifyingly good at war that no one dares disturb it. We are humanity. We nearly destroyed ourselves learning that lesson. The galaxy benefits from our education, but the tuition for forgetting it is something none of you want to pay. Above Earth, the ancient fleet maintained its vigil. Gray ships carrying terrible lessons humanity had paid for in blood. They would sleep again someday when the galaxy remembered why they existed, but not yet. Not until one child's death had been answered with a promise echoing across the stars. Never again.